Hi, my name is Paula. Welcome to this week's Inside the A-Town.
Where did the U.S. get its independence from?
Like the person? Great Britain. Yeah, Great Britain. We got it. Like, yeah.
I'm gonna make myself look stupid. Okay, where did we get our independence from?
The Declaration of Independence.
Wait, ourselves? Is that the answer?
Ourselves?
Yeah.
Sure. All right. Where did the United States get its independence from?
England?
Yeah. We declared that. We were like, yo, this is ours.
Russia? No.
Great Britain.
Great Britain. The Revolutionary War.
I don't know. Didn't we already have independence?
Yeah, but what did it gain it from?
1776. The Declaration of Independence.
How many holes does a straw have?
I know what you want me to say, but I know what I feel about this. You want me to say one. Because it's like,
It's a one whole straw. It's a one hole throughout the whole straw. It's one hole.
okay, one.
How many holes does a straw have?
Two.
And why is that?
Oh, one at the top, one at the bottom.
One
Continuous hole.
It depends on how you think about it. Because if you look at it, and if it depends on if you cut it in half, because you can cut a straw in half and then it can have more.
No, but
than
just a
one.
straw. Just a straw, Cassidy.
I don't know. It's just a thought. Just a thought.
What you gotta say, Sam?
No holes.
It's not a hole, it's a tunnel. Because a hole has an end point. And there is no end point on a straw, so it's a tunnel.
There's no end point. Holes have
sense.
end points,
I-
so it's
I
like a
agree.
hole
That was
with like
stupid. I
something,
disagree. You're an
and there's
idiot.
no bottom to a straw.
One.
Oh my gosh, one. Because it's like one, like,
Continuous one.
yeah, it's one, like, it doesn't close and then, yeah.
One.
If the vice president dies, who takes over as president?
You're kidding. You're actually kidding. If the vice president dies, the president doesn't take over as or the vice president can't take over as I can't even remember what she said. What did you say?
Vice president takes over as president then.
But if he said if the vice president dies.
No, that one is below him.
I think it's Secretary of State, right?
Yeah, Secretary of State takes over.
If the vice president dies, who takes over as president?
The person underneath him.
It's like a dude from the Pentagon, that's all I know. I'm just gonna go with Morgan Freeman.
Okay.
Secretary of the State.
Secretary.
He got that. Come on, Kat, say your best answer. Say Secretary of State.
Well, the vice president?
Yeah.
Well, did the president die? Okay, so then nobody. Wait. Then the president stays and nothing happens.
Yeah.
The vice president. Is that not a thing?
I don't even know.
Because that was wrong.
House of Representatives.
Oh, the delegate.
The delegate.
Now, here's Dr. Turner with the Student of the Month Award.
I've been concerned here last couple of weeks because I've seen a lot of young people here apparently just suffering from anxiety and being stressed and just having a difficult time. And I just want you all to know that here at school, you can come to any of the adults or go to any adult who you feel comfortable with. I do not want young people coming to school every day feeling as though the walls are closing in on them and that they don't have anyone to turn to for help. So you can come to me, you can go to any of your counselors, any teacher that you feel comfortable with. Not that maybe we'll know exactly what to do, but we certainly will work at trying to find someone who can help with whatever you are experiencing. Because in my mind as the principal, the way that I like to lead is that I believe that school is more than just what you're learning in the classroom. We have to be a family, we have to take care of each other, and I'm very concerned about every part of the student, not just whether or not you're learning math and science, but I want to make sure that you're feeling good and that you're healthy in every way. Okay. There's another thing that I think that many of you all know that I call the students here children, and that's not because I'm oblivious to the fact that you're teenagers or that I don't recognize that or even that I don't care. I do care, and I realize that you're not 6 or 7 years of age. But the reason why I call you our children is because I know that so many of our students outside of school have to play the role of an adult. Many of you take care of younger siblings or family members. You may even be helping to take care of an older family member. Some of you work and you use your money to either take care of yourself or to help pay bills in your home, and that's a big deal. That sort of catapults you from being a child to an adult. And I just want every young person here to know that when you come to school, you do not have to be the adult. I want to take that pressure away from you. That's why we're here. As adults, I expect for everyone in this building to love and care about the children. And when you come here, I want you to know that you can just be a student, you can be a child, and you can put that burden on all of the adults in the building. Everyone in this building who is 21 and over, you can put that on our shoulders because we want to help. We want to make sure that your time here at the school is impactful and that you're getting something out of school and not having to be something that you shouldn't have to be when you're here at school. Okay, and I want to end with Student of the Month and the Patriot Excel Award winner. Student of the Month is Ricardo Chicas Rivas, okay? And the Patriot Excel Award winner is Cartier Key. Guys, I'm proud of you. Please come down when I call you during third block, all right? And that's it for me. Have a great Friday and a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you back here next week. Thank you.
Now here's a new teacher report with Miss Hamlet.
Hello everyone, welcome back to my teacher report with Ms. Hamlet. I'm Jaquan Green, and let's get started. So what made you want to become a teacher?
Well, I really don't have a hard and fast answer for that. I've known ever since I was a little kid, at least 5th grade, that I wanted to teach, and as I got older, I just got so into reading that I figured English would be the best subject for me to teach, and I've yet to receive a sign for the universe saying I'm on the wrong path, so I'm just gonna continue on.
So what led you down this career path?
Well, obviously, as you guys know, we spend 12, 13 years of our life in school, and I was one of those really weirdo kids that really enjoyed my time in school. I had a lot of teachers that I really liked, really respected, and yeah, it just seemed like a good deal, so.
If you could have a new career, what would it be?
I'm really into anime. I would love to be a voice actor for anime because that would just be so cool. Like, I'm watching it and I get like real hype and they say things that are like so dramatic and epic.
Yeah.
And just, I want to do that.
So what were some of your hobbies back in high school?
I was very athletic. I played volleyball and softball, so spring and winter, most of my time was taken up with that. Other than that, watching anime, hanging out with my friends, just general stuff like that.
So what were you like in high school? Were you like the sort of person sat in the back of the class and never said anything except for answer the questions, or were you the super friendly and nice and positive and upbeat?
I was like I was now, a little bit more arrogant, I'm sorry to say. But I very much enjoyed being the person that had all the answers to everything, depending on the class, unless it was math. Then I did like to sit back in the corner and just not talk to anyone. But I hung out with a wide group of people and just loved laughing, having fun, so.
So what are your hobbies that you like to do now?
Well, unfortunately, I'm much more boring now. Essentially, I watch a lot of Netflix. I play with my dog. I try to hit up the rock climbing gym every now and then. I have a friend who works there, so I go and hang out with him and climb on walls and such. That's a pretty good time.
What is your most and least favorite thing about teaching?
That's hard. I love interacting with so many different people. I love being able to talk with so many different minds and get different opinions. It really helps kind of widen my own worldview while I'm trying to do the same for my students. Least favorite thing, probably the amount of time that has to go in every single day. This is not a job where you go home, leave it at school, and just do you. It's one where you have to take the work back and you have to reflect on the day you just had. You have to prepare for the next day you're gonna have. You have to think a week ahead, 2 weeks ahead. And it's just, it's a lot like spinning plates. You just have a lot going on at once and you have to be everywhere at once for them to not fall. So.
If you could choose a band to jam with, or any artist, who would it be?
Probably either Tedeschi Trucks or the Ching String Incident. They just rock out and I love the way their music flows. Or I was really into NSYNC back in the day. It's one of my favorite bands to karaoke, and I think that would be just so much fun to be up on stage just rocking out to old 90s NSYNC boy band stuff, getting the groove and the dance and everything.
Thank you for joining us on this teacher report, and it was great having you, Miss Hamlet.
Great to have you, always welcome.
We'll see you next time.
Now let's take a look into the computer science classroom.
This is computer sciences led by Mr. Broderson. So there's this game called Robo Rally, and it's a programming game for robots where you go through a factory hitting checkpoints, shooting each other, dodging lasers, conveyor belts, and we're doing a life-sized model of it, one-on-one, kind of like big chess.
We're learning.
He's trying to teach us how to, understand the computer, sometimes fix the computer with very basic problems, and coding, with the coding being what we've done in the past quarter. You got the board game group, which is essentially the small scale game, and you got the life size group. The life size group is yelling at each other to move, learning about the importance of just step-by-step programming. That's what we've been working on essentially. And the board game group, same concept, just quieter. With this class, you get a lot of more hands-on learning, and since he's a very fun teacher, you get to play games that lets you learn how to learn it.
No one in there is actually a stranger to each other. We may not be best friends outside of the class, but it's a really open class, and we're great friends with everyone, and it's really easy to just get up and have fun.
Today we're going to take a look with the varsity basketball team with Coach Maynard.
This week on the Patriot Report, we're going to be talking basketball with Coach Maynard and some of the members of the varsity basketball team. So it's a new season, a new cast of characters. What's the approach going into this season?
Well, as a coach, you always try to find the strengths of your team, and the strength of our team this year is speed. We have a lot of speed, 3 returning guards that start, plus my top 2 guys off the bench last year were guards. So we're not very big, but we're extremely fast, so we're going to really get after teams and play a fast-paced game.
I think that our strengths are that we're faster than the majority of the teams that we play. We lost a lot of height last year in Austin and Jake, but our speed makes up for it. So we're just a fast-paced team, and we just press a lot and just.
Yeah, like you said, we're a fast-paced team, so we get up and down the court. Jaquan's the point guard, so once he gets the rebound, he just go. Cartier, all of us, we just go and try to get the best basket.
So Austin and Jake are gone, and those were leaders for the team last year. So who's really stepped into the leadership role this year?
I would say that the biggest leaders on our team would probably be me and Niall. We've been playing for 3 years now. We got other leaders as in Kayshawn Allen, Cartier Key, and Chris Cox is coming off the bench as a leader. So just having all of our starters to be seniors, and then have a leader like Chris Cox come off the bench for the younger kids is a big role and a big step in what we're taking this year.
Yeah, I find me and Jaquan as leaders, especially the rest of the seniors, just teaching the ones that's coming up what we do for Albemarle basketball and what to get us back in the position that we was in the last 2 years.
Well, even though we lost 2 great players last year that graduated, I do return 5 seniors that saw a lot of playing time. They all work real hard. They're together. They have a lot of togetherness, and it's a combination of all of them, really. They're just stepping up and getting the job done.
So is there a particular attitude or mindset that Coach Mayer is trying to preach for the preseason?
He just teaches us not to give up. He also teaches us to stay as one, stay together as a team, never be individual. When we're talking to media, it's about the team. It's not about yourself. When we're on the court, it's a team sport, not an individual thing. So basically, if one person scores 30 points, basically the whole team has scored 30 points. We just try to work hard as a team together to get to where we were last year. So we're just taking it day by day, practice at a time, Monday through Friday, and just seeing the outcome on game days.
All right. So the student section, how much does that mean to the team, the fans?
It means everything. We're just so blessed to have such a great student section, especially Friday nights against all the rivals. I wish we had a little better section on Tuesday nights or Wednesdays or whatever, but they really help us. They inspire us to play hard, at home and all the local games that they attend. So it's great to have that support.
So this season, is there a particular game that you've circled on your calendar?
Mine's probably Louisa and Western. Louisa, I have a couple of friends on Louisa, so they've been talking like a lot of stuff. So I'm looking forward to that game. And Western is just always a rivalry and just always fun. So I'm looking forward to that game as well.
I just find everybody, because ever since we lost Austin and Jake, everybody thinks we're going to suck this year, have a mediocre year. So I'm going at everybody next.
Well, we're striving to get back to where we were last year, and that was in the state tournament. A lot of people think we're not going to be near as good this year, and that's okay. That's all right. We're determined to prove it on the court with a different style and a little different size than our team was last year, but the goals haven't changed at all.
I'm Thomas. That has been the Patriot Report. Next week, we'll have a special look into the wrestling team.
Now let's take a look at a PSA, the filmmaking class made for the county police.
Now that is a very good choice. Sweet sound, that's an excellent choice. Straight spine, perfect choice. Chateau Margaux, excellent choice. Cheers. Cheers. No. Bad choice. Let me drive.
Happy holidays from the Albemarle County Police Department. Please remember to celebrate the holidays responsibly and never drive impaired. Find a designated driver or call a taxi.
And you have a merry and safe holiday season.
Thanks for watching. I'm Paula, and this has been Inside the A-Town.